I know you're expecting this to be wear a face mask, wash your hands regularly, sanitize your hands. No, we're diving farther into this to keep you safe on your next trip to Disney or any place else. Stick around to find out. What's up, everybody? It's Nick from Whodat Travel. Now we're back with another travel edition. Now if you like this type of video, please hit that thumbs up, smash that like button if that's what you're into. It really does help me with the YouTube vlog rhythm to share my videos to other people. What would really help me is if you also subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified when I release new content. Without further ado, here we go. Now just a little word of advice before we start. These tips are things that I have done for years to make it feel safer for me and to limit the amount of times that I get sick. Nowadays, with the pandemic and everything else, it only seems prudent to make sure that we're doing these things as much as possible. So let's begin with our flight. Now let's wipe down all the surfaces around your seat on the plane. Now I have a little man, you guys have all seen him, and to make sure that he isn't grabbing things and putting them in his mouth, I make sure that I wipe down everything with a Clorox or other type of cloth to make sure that as much as clean as possible. Now the aircrafts have done a wonderful job with their new sprays and their new cleaning and their ability to recirculate the air and actually have their HEPA filters take out 99.9% of everything. But just to make sure we wipe down everything that we're going to touch, then we may eat, put our hands in our mouth, our eyes, etc. And we make sure everything's clean so that we don't get sick on the way to or back from our destination. Tip number 2 is carry a hand sanitizer spray that can double as a surface spray. Now everybody's carrying hand sanitizer around, but everybody's using that gel version. Well, the wife picked up a spray version. I think she got it at Bath and Body Works. That is an alcohol base, but you can spray it. So that way you can actually spray it on a table or chair or whatever else. If you're not quite sure that it's clean, you can spray that down if you don't have your wipes or whatnot, and that way you've got it all covered. All right, everybody. My next tip is to use preventative medication to avoid touching your face or rubbing your eyes. Now, if you suffer from allergies, you know sneezing and coughing and just watery eyes are a fact of life. Now, for those of you who have been to Florida, I don't know about you, but definitely me, anytime I go down there, I am hit with every allergy known to man. So, if you are able to take some kind of allergy medication to help with that itchy or watery eyes and the sneezing so you're not touching your face and rubbing your eyes, absolutely do it. That will protect you from if you're picking up anything on anything that you've touched, so you're not putting it into your face and eyes. The more that you can not touch your face subconsciously, the better, and the better off you'll be on not getting sick. Now moving on to the next tip, you can bring your own travel utensils and a straw for your quick service meals. Now Disney has done a fantastic job with the new dispensers that eliminate people touching all of the forks or knives or spoons, especially where you will be eating off of. However, with that being said, you can take that one step farther and bring your own reusable ones that you know you are the only one that have touched. And that way you are further eliminating a little more risk on anything getting into your mouth that other people have touched. And an additional plus, you are being fantastic for the environment. All right, this next one I am absolutely guilty of. Avoid holding things with your teeth or your mouth. Now, I know you've never been in a busy line and that you needed to rifle through your backpack or just needed an extra hand to take care of something for your kids, and you put either your park tickets, your credit card, your cell phone, whatever it is, in your mouth and held it with your teeth. No one's ever done that. Come on. All right, I still do that, and I still find myself going, I really shouldn't have done that. Just make a conscious effort to make sure that you're not doing that, because when's the last time that you have sanitized your park tickets or your credit card or your cell phone? I can guarantee it has been a while. So just another thing to make sure that you are not doing, or at least trying not to do it. Now this next one, we are all all guilty of doing, and especially kids. But avoid lounging on those handrails. I mean, we have all been in attraction lines. We know that they're hot. We know they're slow. You feel like they don't go anywhere. It's really easy just to, slouch on them and just not even think about it. But have you ever considered how many people slide their grubby hands along those railings every day? Now, Disney is doing a fantastic job of cleaning, but let's be honest, people are still lounging on them. Kids are all over them. To make sure that you are staying away from them, just make sure you're standing up. You can still kind of lean against them with the clothed part of your body, but as long as you can make sure that you're not touching bare skin and then touching your face, that will help immensely. Now, this tip is more going to be about your hotel than Disney itself, but if you can, take the stairs. I mean, it's not only better for your overall health, but it's also a much better option than sharing a small box or petri dish with 15 other strangers. And then don't get me started about pushing the elevator buttons. Those don't get cleaned. So whenever it's possible, try to use a stairwell. Avoid being just crammed in with other people. Most hotels are now saying that only one family can go in at a time, which is good. But at least remember, if you are going to use them, to disinfect your hands, use your hand sanitizer, and maybe even if you use those spray, maybe even spray down the buttons. Now, my last tip is to avoid cash. Yes, that's right. Go ahead, use your debit card, use your credit card, or actually, what's even better is if you use Apple Pay or Google Pay. Use the contactless. Now, Disney, of course, if you're staying on property, you can link a credit card to your Magic Band, and that way charge everything back to the room. You just have to make sure that you are keeping your spending in check. With any of these, I know cash is easy to make sure that you've got enough and you see how much is going out, but really think about where that $5 bill has been that you just got back from buying your popcorn. It's gone from somebody else's wallet to somebody else's hands to the till. It has gone a ton of places and really very hard to disinfect. So if you can limit that one more step, that is another way to just stay a little bit healthier. So those are my 8 tips and tricks to be able to have a safer holiday. Now, did I miss any? If I did, leave a comment below and let me know what you do. As also a reminder, if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and what would really help me is if you subscribe to the channel. That's it for now. I would like to say everybody have a great day, and we'll see you real soon.